So, welcome. If you are new here, my name is Leah Hendershot, and I am a dōTERRA wellness advocate, and I love sharing oils with people and using a drop to change their lives. And truly, that's what it does. That's what these oils have done for us, and I get excited talking about them. So, if you are new here as well, I'm over on Instagram at flourishing.roots. If you don't know how to spell flourishing, that's FLOURISHING. So flourishing.roots. And on Facebook, I also have a private Facebook group, oil group, and just search facebook.com/groups or /groups/flourishing roots. And I keep it private just because I want to know we're not going to have any trolls coming in. So for now it is private, but as long as I know you're a real person, I will add you in that group. So today is going to be a little lengthier. I want to welcome you to this education, major education. What we're going to do today is education on the dōTERRA products, the new dōTERRA products that came out at Convention 2018, the Dream Convention. Hi, Shelly. So we're going to go over all these products. And like I said, this is going to be a little longer, but you can, come back and watch it again, pause it, listen to it while you're, cooking, doing laundry, whatever, even if you're outside working. And this is just for your education. This is education so you guys know all the new products that are coming out and what they're good for. I'm going to start out, ease into this, warm up with just some of the not so in-depth products. And I'm going to try not to go too fast, but not too slow as well. So, but I want to make it valuable as well. I don't want to just skim over this stuff because as you start to use oils, all of this, it just builds on each other. And I had someone ask me, well, how do you know all this stuff? I started out just like you, using a couple oils, and it just continues, that knowledge just continues to build on each other. So as you're learning all this, you may not think some of it is very important, but it builds on each other, and before long, other people are going to be coming to you and asking you about oils, which is what our whole goal is. So it is available online to everyone. So you didn't have to be at convention to get the convention kit. The convention kit is available online, limited time. As long as they have it, they will carry it. It is $230, but just three of the main, the most wanted products in this. If you just bought 3 of those at wholesale later, it would be the same as buying this whole convention kit now. So it's a great way to get these products discounted and at a cheaper, much cheaper price. And there's something for everyone in this kit. This kit is amazing. So I'm going to show it to you. If you have any questions, I'll try and answer those as they come up, but I'm going to try and move pretty consistently through this because there's 15 things I have to cover. So here is the, hopefully this doesn't fall out. Hopefully you guys can see it. Here is the convention kit. And inside this kids collection, there's 6 different oils. So this was the convention kit, or the Dream Tour collection, they're calling it. And then also a mouthwash that was in there as well. It also came with stickers, so we're not scrambling to find the stickers for our new oils. So like I said, I'm going to start out with the things that aren't too in-depth, and then we're going to go more in-depth on a little bit of the science of some of these others, because understanding a very even shallow understanding of some of these oils helps you know why they're so beneficial for your body. So first I'm going to start out with the deodorant. We're going to start with the new deodorant. So the previous deodorant, people kept asking for it to be reformulated. So this year they did reformulate it, and it's in a larger, like it's your average size now, so smaller. And they also started including some of our favorite scents in it. I do have the window coming at me, so it's going to be a little bright. So this is the first one they came out with, and it is Balance. And if you've hung around for long, you know that I love the Balance blend. Balance blend is grounding blend, so it has the grounding blend in here, and it's just a super fresh but yet warm smell. Oh, it's so good. I love that I smell like this now because I smell like it with oils. So they reformulated it to work better, and all of the ingredients in the deodorant are, if you go to ewg.org, they rate cosmetics products. Every ingredient in this is a 1, so which means super clean, non-toxic, and it has baking soda to absorb the odor and arrowroot powder to absorb the moisture. And among, let's see, I have my notes here. Among, spruce, whole leaf, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. There's no aluminum in this. If you're using deodorant with aluminum, do yourself, your body a favor and get rid of that. Antiperspirants, your body's supposed to perspire. Your body, like it or lump it, it's supposed to perspire. So, and aluminum in deodorants are so prevalent. And yes, it's stopping you from sweating, but it's also getting into your bloodstream. And aluminum in your body it easily kind of groups itself together in places that you wouldn't want to. So especially around these lymph node areas, especially for women, but men also your chest area, all of that. Just stay away from aluminum in your deodorant. Okay, moving on. There's no parabens. There's no phthalates. I always say that wrong. And it is talc-free. There's no artificial fragrance or anything. And so far, I'm loving this. They sent them out, did trials to see if it worked or not. And so far, I'm loving it. This is also very reasonably priced at $8.75. And I was just in Target the other day, and they had a natural deodorant with oils in it, and it was $11.99. So the cool thing about this is too, one of the perks that I get with a membership is I get 30% back. So 30% off of $8.75, and those points, I'll probably use points just to get this free always. So it's got a lot of other good oils in it, like jojoba oil, shea, coconut oil, or shea butter, coconut oil, things like that. So I wish you guys could smell this. I wish we had smell-o-vision, but just know that it smells super good. I haven't run into a person yet that didn't like Balance. So, okay. They are going to come out with Citrus Bliss eventually as well, if the more citrusy smell appeals to you. And they're also going to come out with one that doesn't, I believe, have baking soda in it, because apparently some people have a sensitivity to baking soda. So be on the lookout for those. Okay, the next one is one of my favorite products so far, and you're going to laugh. But I love it because for so long I have wanted a mouthwash. And the people that are already in dōTERRA, a lot of them are making their own mouthwashes, which is totally good, totally legit. But this year, they fulfilled our dreams, and they gave us On Guard mouthwash. Yay. So we have, all 5 of us have been using this, so it's down to here now. But even my kids love this. Even the kids love this. And what it has is the On Guard blend in this. But the nice thing about this is that they were telling us in some sort of scientific term how they, without changing the integrity of the oil, it's not like, if you make a homemade mouthwash, the oil wants to sit on top. This is not sitting on top. You don't have to shake it up. You don't have to do anything. It is what's the word? Well, homogenized. I don't know if that's the right word. But, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to shake it up or anything. It's ready to go. It is clear. It's alcohol-free, so it's not got any of that mess in it to dry your mouth out. And none of that, those scary mouthwashes you buy at the store. Like, why is this mouthwash blue? Why is this mouthwash green. That just doesn't even make sense to me. So the mouthwash has, like I said, the On Guard blend in it. And it also has, and my favorite part, and this is something that I noticed right away before I even read or researched about this, it has miswak extract. So not only does it help keep your teeth clean, but it helps reduce how much plaque buildup happens on your teeth. And I don't know if it's just me, I don't think it is, but the inside of my molars, that's where plaque wants to collect. You know, you're scrubbing every night. If I use this mouthwash in the morning and at night when I brush my teeth, I do not have that buildup. And I noticed that right away. And it literally, so they made this to where it has the little cup, and then this is a screw-on. Smells so good. Huh. And literally it takes a teaspoon for me. Any more than that, it's a little, you know, it's a little warm. Well, like I said, a teaspoon, even my kids, they just love it. They love it. So this is, I am so happy that we have this. This will also be, it's going to be, wholesale is going to be $14.50. This is a pretty big bottle though. And this is also another one that I will use points for and probably always get it for free. So they did some case studies on participants that had the pH of their mouth was already out of the ideal range. So they had them use this mouthwash for a certain amount of time, reevaluated the pH in their mouth. 70% of those participants had a normal, hi Erica, 70% of those participants had, let's see how I want to say this, their pH was in the healthy range just within that short amount of time that they used this mouthwash. So the On Guard toothpaste, On Guard mouthwash, great combo for helping your mouth have the right pH, which of course affects, you know, your gums, you know, keeps periodontal disease away, cavities, etc. Helps your mouth have that right pH so all that stuff doesn't get out of hand. So I super love the mouthwash. And like I said, it's like it tastes like On Guard, but it's they've also used, it has xylitol in it to help strengthen your teeth. And your kids are gonna like it. I mean, my kids like it, so. Continuing on. So we've covered just two things. We've covered the balanced deodorant and the mouthwash. And now that not working has got me off my game. So the next product that I'm pretty stoked about is this body mist. Can you see it? So the body mist smells like the Beautiful Blend. So apparently they gave the Beautiful Blend to those that were at Gala, the Gala event a couple years ago, and everyone loves it and keeps requesting it. But because of the certain oils in it, enough of that oil can't be sourced sustainably, that they put it in a body mist so we can enjoy some of it. So it's just a hydrating body mist, but of course the oils in it are super good for you as well. Oh, it smells so good. It smells super good. And it's in this applicator that you can spray it upside down, sideways, any way you want, and it collapses on itself, so you're getting all of that out of it. And it has coconut, sunflower, avocado, and passion fruit. And those are what is, you know, going to help nourish and hydrate your skin. But the oils in it are lime, osmanthus, bergamot, and frankincense. So if you have those and want to smell them together, kind of get an idea of what this smells like. So lime and bergamot are going to be uplifting to your mood. Osmanthus and frankincense are very grounding and relaxing. So this is just a good clean ingredients in this one as well, a clean way to to hydrate your skin. And it doesn't say, it does keep your skin moist, but it's not greasy. So once it soaks in, your skin is still hydrated, but it's not greasy. So this is going to be 25 wholesale, and this, I foresee it lasting a really long time. Moving on from that one. Oh, and that one's available November 1st, so it actually isn't available yet. And the mouthwash is also won't be available until November 1st, but the deodorant is available now. Okay. Now we're going to start getting into some of the more, I'm going to try and ease you guys into this. And if I'm a little sporadic, I have these as my notes, and I didn't condense it all into like one. So I kind of am looking at the page and just highlighting what is the most important. So if I seem a little jumpy, that's why. And I have no idea how much time I've already taken. But we're going to get started with green mandarin. And green mandarin essential oil, it's a single oil, what we call a single oil, was offered in a limited time Mother's Day collection. And now they have sustainably sourced enough for, so good, for permanent, to keep it here permanent. And green mandarin is a citrus oil, of course. It comes from citrus, from unripened mandarin fruit. And a cool little quick story about green mandarin is green mandarin, you have green mandarin in its unripened form is green on the outside, and I believe even on the inside it's more of a greenish yellow. And then it matures into what I would assume red mandarin. And what happens is they have to pull so much green fruit off of these mandarin trees, so the rest, so the right amount ripens on the tree. So they kind of have to, it's kind of like pruning. So the green mandarin didn't really have a way to be, wasn't being used in much of any beneficial way, the green mandarin fruit they were pulling off. So now this green mandarin fruit that used to be, what do we do with this stuff? Now that dōTERRA is using it to cold press the peel, get the oil out of it, and it has beneficial properties. So I think that's really cool. So, of course, green mandarin, we're going to start getting into some of these. You'll hear some of these like chemical components that are in it. And like most citrus oils, green mandarin has limonene in it, which is very cleansing. So you're going to find that in lemon, orange, tangerine, all of those are high in limonene, which is very cleansing to the body, cleansing to surfaces, cleansing to the air. You get the drift. Cleansing to your skin as well. But the nice thing about green mandarin is it also has something in it called gamma terpene. And the limonene and the gamma terpene work together to decrease neural excitability. So, and that's something that no other citrus oil has been able to do. So those work together to decrease, like, just like you feel like your brain's going off. Super good for, of course, everyone. I always think of my kids. My heart, especially with oils, is mamas and kids. Of course, our men, our dads can benefit from them as well, but we moms are usually the ones that are pursuing these things first. So it's very soothing to the nervous system, and you would not think of a citrus oil as really being that. It can also support healthy digestive system, and cellular function, and even help support your cardiovascular system. Hi, sister. So green mandarin, it's not as, it's like a soft citrus oil. If you don't have this one, you smell the orangey smell, but it has a softness to it. So a lot of people like to put this in their water as well. I always recommend a citrus oil in your water at all times. So it's good to diffuse with basil, sandalwood, lavender, or spearmint for those positive emotional properties. It's also, like I said, going to help cleanse the air, etc. So that's just a little bit about green mandarin. Like I said, I'm going to try and highlight these things for you guys. And as more comes out, like in the books and stuff, I will educate you on more of like every day how you can use this and what you can use it for. But your citrus oils, like I said, are super cleansing, good for respiratory system always, and things such as that. Okay, moving on. And my kids really like the green mandarin. They really like the green mandarin. Kids tend to like citrus oils anyway, but they really like that green mandarin because it's a little softer. And did I get my stuff? And these next, oh, how many do we have? These next 5 will get a little heavy into the science, but like I said, as you guys keep coming across these like chemical names, you're going to relate it to another oil that you know has that same. So you can start connecting the dots about, oh, all these oils are high in this, so they're going to be good for grounding, etc., etc. One of the most exciting, and I know a lot of you are super excited about this one, is Magnolia. And this comes in the Touch roller bottle. And they had to put it in the Touch roller bottle because Magnolia blossoms. So this is this is a flower oil like jasmine is, rose is. What other flower oils do we have? I'm drawing a blank. So those flower oils take a lot of petals to make them. So therefore, they are usually a little more pricey. But they wanted to give us Magnolia, highly sought after, highly, highly sought after. And after I tell you some of this stuff, you're going to want it too. Magnolia, when you smell it, for me, everybody smells oils differently. But to me, Magnolia has a little bit of a grapey smell. It's floral, but it's a little bit of a grapey smell. It's very sweet. It's a very sweet aroma. Like, this would totally just be a good perfume. And you're going to get all the benefits. Okay, focus. There's so much about this oil. I need to condense it. Let me look at my notes. Okay, for one 15 milliliter bottle. So if they were to put this without being properly diluted in the Touch, if they just put it directly straight into this size of a bottle, it takes over 5,000 magnolia blossoms to make one of these. And this is being sourced from China. So they put it in the Touch, and I really enjoy it in the Touch because it is more of a perfumey smell, and it's just easy to apply. So the thing about Magnolia is, and we're going to get into a little scientific term. Some of you guys may really like this. There's oils that we use that are high in linalool, like lavender and bergamot. If you know lavender and bergamot, they're very high in linalool. That's one of their chemical components. And they're also very relaxing, grounding, calming your mind down. I love both lavender and bergamot. I totally just would live with grounding oils. I think that's why I'm loving this one so much. But Magnolia oil has the highest linalool of all essential oils. All of those. So imagine how calming and grounding Magnolia is going to be. It's like 71% linalool. So this is a super balancing oil, balancing your body. It actually works on the receptors in your brain that inhibit neural excitedness. So Magnolia actually works on the receptors that are already there that inhibit like your brain being too like crazy. Magnolia helps just enhance that. It also it will help increase learning and memory and your cognitive health, and therefore also your emotional health as well. It's shown to help relax relax blood vessels that are, within their normal functioning normally. Magnolia has been shown to help relax those blood vessels. So therefore, I definitely, if you have a headache or something like that, Magnolia, I would love to use it for that and just see how it would help relax the blood vessels or anything that's causing pain or headache. Its chemistry is also similar to helichrysum and melissa. And if you know anything, or if you don't, about those two oils, those are very healing oils, healing to your body and also healing to your emotions. So Magnolia has the same chemistry as those as well. Oh goodness. Good for the gastrointestinal cleansing, keeping your gastrointestinal tract cleansed. Of course, this is diluted, so I would just apply directly over your abdomen. And it's even very good for your immune system. I could go on and on about this one, but it smells amazing, and it's so amazingly good for you. This one will be $28 wholesale, and I find these rollers, they last a long time, and I'm excited that we have this one permanently. So I feel like I'm not doing it justice, but I know I have to move on. It's also super good for your skin. Super good for your skin. And it actually even helps your skin retain moisture, which is thumbs up. The next thing we got, and of course everybody's screaming at the convention like about everything because every product was awesome. But this one was super exciting, and that was the COPAIBA soft gels. So last year they released COPAIBA oil, which I have, 15 milliliter oil. And COPAIBA, it's kind of, I used to say it's like frankincense's cousin, but I think they're just siblings. Frankincense and COPAIBA are siblings because they are kind of mind-blowing, and I could never cover all that they're good for in this short amount of time. But people are using it, and the feedback and all that, they love the COPAIBA oil. So, but because of that, they were saying, we're putting this under our tongue every day or in a capsule every day. How can we get a soft gel? So they gave us COPAIBA soft gels, and they're about this big. I forgot how many drops are in these. Oh, I forgot. I'd say 4 or 5 drops in each one of these. These are a little rounder soft gels, but they even gave us this handy dandy cap on here. So COPAIBA was released last year. And oh goodness, COPAIBA. It is amazing antioxidant, first and foremost. Amazing antioxidant, amazing for your immune system. So everyday use is where you need to be with COPAIBA. Frankincense as well. So that's why a lot of people put frankincense and COPAIBA under their tongue every day, gets it quickly into their bloodstream. A lot of the benefits, condensed, of COPAIBA are those that suffer with a lot of anxious feelings, anxiety. COPAIBA has worked wonders for those people. It's very good for pain. It's very good for your immune system. It's good for your cellular support, much like frankincense as well. Helps those cells do what they're supposed to do. If they're supposed to, health in a healthy way, multiply, or if they're multiplying not in a healthy way, it helps those cells go away. And, what else? So it's super soothing to the nervous system. It's another one that's super good to the nervous system. If you guys see this trend, oils support your nervous system. A lot of oils support your nervous system. And we all need more of that this day and age, I believe. I'm going to get into a little bit of the science of it, just so you understand the difference of why COPAIBA is so desired. So last year and this year, we learned about, and you've probably heard more about this as CBD oil's been coming out, but the endocannabinoid system was found, many years ago, and started to be studied many years ago. But now we're just delving into really what it is in our body. So the endocannabinoid system, I'm probably going to need this right here. The endocannabinoid system is in a lot of different parts of your body. A lot of people only think it's a brain, but it's in a lot of different parts of your body. It's in your brain, your organs, your immune cells, your connective tissue, etc. It's in a lot of different parts. This system is in your whole body. There are receptors for this system in your whole body, is what I'm meaning. There's receptors for this. And there are CB1 receptors and CB2 receptors. So if you have CBD oil, which, I'm not even going into that because but the CBD oil works on the brain and the central nervous system, which controls pain and pleasure. That's why CBD oil is giving a lot of people relief, and nothing against that at all. So the brain and central nervous system is giving, the pleasure and the pain in the brain. I think I already said that. Anyway, hopefully you guys. So CB1 receptors are in that vein, the brain and the central nervous system. The CB2 receptors are found in your immune cells, in your gastrointestinal tract. They're found in your peripheral nervous system, and also, of course, in your brain as well. So the CB2 receptors actually affect more in your body than the CB1 receptors. It said CBD works on the CB1 receptors. And COPAIBA contains in it something called B-caryophyllene. So if you're talking about the endocannabinoid system, you have CBD, THC, and BCP that can work on this endocannabinoid system. Of course, we know CBD that has its own, reducing pain, emotions, etc. The THC, that is more like psychoactive changes in your brain. So like THC in marijuana, that's the THC causes that. Then you have the beta-caryophyllene, BCP. It does not interact in the same way as CBD or THC in the brain. You don't get the psychoactive effects, and the CBD only affects that very small amount in your body. COPAIBA is high in this beta-caryophyllene. It takes care of more of that endocannabinoid system, and it actually locks in with those CB2 receptors. I know this is getting super scientific, but the more I teach it, the more I understand it. So it locks in with those receptors, and directly activates them. So it activates all of that immune system, all of that mood, that nervous system, that brain. It activates all of that. It doesn't just work in a very narrow vein like CBD does. And I know CBD brings people relief. I'm not even going there, but so I just wanted you to know that COPAIBA opens up even more of that working in your body than even CBD does. And there's kind of a joke that COPAIBA is legal in all 50 states. And it's because it works on all levels, not just a narrow one. I've said that before. And the thing with the endocannabinoid system is it's most positively influenced by essential oils. Essential oils work the best with the endocannabinoid system. So COPAIBA is where it's at. I hope you guys got that. COPAIBA is where it's at for your whole body. It's going to work amazing, especially if you're dealing with those things. Pain, immune system, brain function, nervous system, all that. COPAIBA goes directly in there. They say it's like a lock and key, and it just unlocks them and activates all that your body is needing and working with your body and those cells. So COPAIBA, you're going to love them. You're going to love them. And the cool thing about these two, for those that are very conscious, these are carrageenan free. So they're slowly switching everything over to carrageenan free as well in dōTERRA. So don't have to worry about that aspect. Whew, that was a mouthful. I hope you guys, get a little more info on it. But like I said, the more I teach it, the more it makes sense to me, and the more that everyone needs COPAIBA. Okay, moving on.